primero, muy gana no te meta para mí. Nosotros también perdimos por esa nota. Juega lo más bien que juegue, eso no va a cambiar. El que podía cambiar era yo y es imposible, porque tú cuando uno va a un 5.
Hello? Hello, I'm here. Yeah, give me half an hour. I will send somebody, to take you.
All right, Colin. Huh?
Ahora no sale la maldita partida.
Can you tell me how many other drivers have been stopped by a safety inspection?
For what? How many drivers they stopped with what?
Cancela.
How many drivers have been stopped for the safety inspection? They're on the job.
Safety inspection.
Right.
Just nobody.
Nobody. Okay. All right. Okay.
So, nobody had been stopped. Nobody else had been stopped on the job. Out of 5 drivers, I'm the only one that has been stopped. So this shows that law enforcement, the corrupt people in law enforcement, that they follow me around. They keep terrorizing me each and every day. But let's say that maybe they're only doing it to me and nobody else. That they're following people around. Or just following me around. Let's take a look here. This is Democracy Now. DemocracyNow.org. Here it is. You type in the search box. Right here. Cops slashing tires. And let's find out what law enforcement is doing to the people. This is dated August 11, 2016. August 11, 2016. Let's click on this here. So racist and illegal. Let's go down to the last paragraph. And find out if law enforcement just follow me around. And nobody else. Last paragraph. Here we go. We're talking over 3 years and police are still harassing her. Over 3 years. We're talking over 3 years and police are still harassing her. So, law enforcement, they like to terrorize people for years and years and years. Let's look at another example here. This is another example. See now, this is Philando Castle. How long do you think that he was followed? Philando Castle was stopped 46 times. So for 46 times to be stopped 46 times, how many times do you think that this guy was being followed? 1 month, 2 months, 3 years, 10 years? 46 times. This guy had been stopped. So the next question to ask is this one here. Let's go back. Let's go back to democracynow.org. Democracynow.org. Let's ask the next question here. Or make the next statement. Look what it says here. I think that Baltimore police are a gang.
Oh my God.
It says right here that they are domestic terrorists. Let's read that again. I think that Baltimore police are a gang. They're domestic terrorists. Now what does the word terrorist mean? The word terrorist. Where did I go? There we go. The word terrorist. Dictionary.com. A person, usually a member of of a group who uses or advocates terrorism. A person who terrorizes or frightens others. Dictionary.com. Let's look at another dictionary. Terrorize. Let's come back over here. A person who terrorizes. Terrorize. To cause someone to be extremely afraid. Second definition, to force someone to do something by using threats or violence. Another definition. Webster, this is Webster. Let's look at another definition. Definition of terrorize, to fill with terror or anxiety, scare, to coerce by threat or violence. Now that's what the word terrorist means. So let's look over here. This is another person calling cops terrorists. Look, city council member who called police terrorists. Councilwoman criticized for calling cops terrorists. Again, how do they terrorize people? By following them around for years and years and years. Giving them tickets. Do they do it like anything else? Let's look right here. Lessons from the FBI secret war on activism. Post site.org. Let's read paragraph 9. Paragraph 9. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is 9 here. Now, since I caught them, what has law enforcement been doing? Since I caught them attacking me? Look what it says here. This is law enforcement. This is a court case. This is called the Socialist Workers' Party against the Attorney General. Again, this is a court case. This is nobody's opinion. This is a court case. You could Google or go to the law library wherever you live. Law library or go to Google. I prefer the law library. It says that landlords were contacted by corrupt people in law enforcement. It doesn't say that there. It says landlords were contacted in the effort to get people evicted, to make them homeless. So law enforcement make people homeless by getting them evicted. Again, these are corrupt people in law enforcement. And what else do they do? Workplaces were visited in order to get people fired. They say they get law enforcement. What do they do? Workplaces were visited in order to get people fired. So this is why I keep getting fired, job after job after job, because they keep following me around. Not only do they get people fired and make people homeless, what else would they do is they keep terrorizing people by sabotaging people's cars. Now, let's come back over here and look how they sabotage people's cars. Oh, right here. Again, this is law enforcement. Where it says, a lot of us have been followed home, car windows broken, tires slashed. You would not believe that law enforcement running around the city doing things like that. Since I caught them, again, they got me fired from my job, job after job after job. I tried to sue them in court. They blocked me from suing them in court. So, if anybody have any suggestions, you can leave it there in the comment section if you can, because law enforcement has told YouTube to block the comments. That's why there are no comments on my videos, because I keep showing proof that law enforcement is attacking and terrorizing people, and they keep deleting my videos. They keep deleting proof that I have law enforcement following me around and their cronies. Law enforcement following me around and their cronies. Let's come back here. It says here that the FBI uses 300 infiltrators. You see that? The FBI had used 300 infiltrators and informers. So they cover people in law enforcement, because good people in law enforcement don't sabotage people's cars or get them fired from their job. These are corrupt people in law enforcement that do things like that. Corrupt people, bad people in law enforcement. They use infiltrators and informers to do the dirty work. Again, go to the law library. It's in this article too, but go to the law library. Let's go to Socialist Workers' Party versus the Attorney General. That's what it's called. The Socialist Workers' Party versus the Attorney General. And there you will see how law enforcement get people fired from their jobs. They make people homeless by getting people evicted. And you would not believe that they do stuff like that. And what's that court case again? The court case is called the Socialist Workers' Party versus the Attorney General. Again, it's called the Socialist Workers' Party versus the Attorney General, which shows that law enforcement make people homeless by getting them evicted from their homes, and make people jobless by getting them fired. You would not believe that they do stuff like that to people. So that's why people call them terrorists, because they keep terrorizing people. Again, if you can leave a comment if you can, but the corrupt people in law enforcement told YouTube to block all my comments. Law enforcement, again, corrupt people in law enforcement, they told lawyers not to take my case, to sue them in court. Let me say it again. Law enforcement told lawyers not to take my case, to sue them in court. That's what they do. They follow people around, they terrorize them, they're interfering with my religion, they're interfering with me dating and starting a new family. I'm saying that again. They're interfering with my religion and interfering with me dating and starting a new family. These are corrupt people in law enforcement. They're terrorizing people.